everyone, my name is Nina Thomas. I am an urban educator, speaker, and blogger, and it's my honor today to be able to share a piece of my testimony that I hope will be encouraging for anyone who stumbles across this video. I'm sure in our lives before we've encountered moments where things don't work out exactly how we like. We might be rejected from a program that we really want to get into at college, or maybe things in our lives just don't line up exactly how we imagined they would. And in my case, I have to go way back for this example, but it's something that really changed the trajectory of my life in the best way possible. And in the moment, I was really upset about what happened. My dream college was Binghamton University. I wanted to go there so badly. I thought it was the best college, it was well priced, and at the time I wanted to work in business, so it seemed like a great chance for me to get like a good business education at a good price. And from the title of this video, you can tell already, I was not accepted into Binghamton, and I was accepted into CUNY Baruch. And at the time, I thought I would definitely transfer out of Baruch. There was no way I would stay at that college. I just didn't see how Baruch would be the college for me. But my time at Baruch ended up completely changing my life. I became involved in the Christian Fellowship, and I was somebody who never found connection with Scripture or with God through the indie community traditionally in my church. But when I went to Baruch, I saw the gospel presented in a way that was engaging and relevant. And because I went to Baruch, I can say today that I am a Christian, not just a Christian in name alone, but someone who has a personal relationship with God. And I say this all to say that sometimes those moments or those decisions or those things that happen in our lives that are beyond our control, that seem like rejection or God closing a door or God not being there for us in some capacity, is actually transitioning us to where God needs us to be. And this is shown in the story of Joseph. He is one of many brothers, and he is kind of the favorite brother, and his brothers hate him for that. Genesis 37:26 says, Judah said to his brothers, "What will we gain if we kill our brother and cover up his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites and not lay our hands on him. After all, he is our brother, our own flesh and blood." His brothers agreed. Not much of a great option here. His brothers are basically saying hey, if we kill him, he is our brother, let's just sell him, And that was their act of generosity, not killing him, but selling him. And Joseph felt that rejection from his brothers. But later on, through a series of many, many, many hard events, that rejection was actually necessary in order for him to be in the place where he would later on be able to make decisions and be a king. And Genesis 50:20 says, "You intended to harm me," the you being his brothers in the scenario. But God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. Like Joseph, I think many of us would want the acceptance of his brothers or his community or whatever else. But in this case, like many times in our lives, sometimes God has us go through something negative or go through a rejection or not get into that thing that we really wanted because he needs us to be somewhere else. He has something more in mind for us. And yes, I shared an example from college, and that was a very long time ago, but there's so many times where this happens when applying for jobs, or you don't get a certain job and you get another one, or even with friendships or relationships, feeling a sense of rejection, but realizing that that wasn't what God had in mind for you. And even in those moments where it's very tempting to feel as though you're abandoned or God has made a mistake, like I should be working at this place, or I should be doing this, or this really is what's right for me, whatever is for you will never pass you by. And the place where God has opened that door, or the place where God is intending for you to go, is always purposeful and has a meaning. And a lot of times we don't see that meaning until years later. I didn't realize Baruch was a college for me until maybe 2 years into my time at Baruch. Up until then, I was trying to transfer out. So my challenge for you today is to look at the different things in your life, or if there's something you're going through right now where you felt like this isn't for me, I should be here, I should be doing this, and really think back and wonder, what might God be teaching you in this place where you are right now? And why might He have opened this door rather than the other door that you have wanted to be open for yourself? I hope that this is encouraging and that you have a blessed week.